Hello, welcome to Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and this is Richard. So I have finally decided that it is time to take the stuff out of this and redo it. Some of it's messed up, some of it's missing. I've been using it, so I have a little bit of stuff here on the table. I don't have a lot of fishing gear anymore. I have 1, 2, 3 little containers here. Let's see, I got a little bit of stuff here and a little bit of stuff here. My brother just recently gave me a little packet of stuff, and I have some random hooks and stuff. That's basically all I really have anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo this little emergency fishing kit. So I thought I would bring you along for that little bit of gear. Alright, so let's open this thing up. Go ahead and take everything out. Alrighty. Wipe that out a little bit. Alright, so this is everything that I've taken out of it. We'll see what we can use and what we don't need, and what we can exchange. I did pull out another piece of pantyhose, 3 sinkers, 3 swivels, 3 hooks. Get this little spoon type thing here. I do have a jig. I don't know if I'm going to put that in, and I do have a rooster tail. Rooster tail is really the thing that I catch just about all of my fish on. So here's the fishing line. That is going to get wiped down slightly, and that will definitely go back in there. See, I still have 1 sinker left, so we will stick that over with the sinkers. And let's see here, there's still 2 swivels. Again, wipe these slightly down. They are in my pocket 24/7. So sometimes these little rubber worms and stuff kind of get a little... I don't think I'm going to put those back in there. I mean, I would use them if I had to, but I'm not even sure what was attached to that. Probably hooks. Okay, here we go. Here's... looks like 4 hooks are still quite usable. Wrapped with a little piece of tape. I think I might... yeah, I'm going to retape all that. Here's a little jig head, and that's still good. Let's see here. Here's some beads, and I think the beads are what's really jacked up. And hold on, see if I can pull off the pipe cleaners. The purple pipe cleaner is good. The green one seems to be okay. The green one is decent. The red one is actually on my fishing pole right now. And the black one, I don't know. We're gonna get the black one out of there. Okay, and the black one is still decent. But these beads, I don't know. They seem to not done very well. Alright, there's the black bead. Got a couple red beads. Here's another red bead. And let's see here. There's red bead all jacked up. These red beads seem to... I don't know. For some reason they got... I'm not even going to mess with them. Not even going to mess with them. Wrapped up inside that. Alright. So I'm going to get some tape. Let me put this in my fire pit slash trash can. I'm gonna get some tape and I'm gonna retape these and probably these other things over here, so I'll get right back with you. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to use Scotch tape. I would prefer to use this nice tape here. It's crafty tape. It's black and gold, which is my family colors, but can't find any right now, which is alright. I'm gonna go ahead and slip these hooks out of this tape. There we go. Definitely needs to be retaped. Wipe them off slightly. Alright, they seem fine. Alright, so now I guess I'm just going to have to use a bit of Scotch tape. Lay them on that. Alright, there's those four. There we go. So we just Scotch tape them up just so that the pointy edges won't interfere when I stick them back into the container here. There we go. That way they won't poke anything and they won't poke me if I have to get to them and I stick my hand in there. I won't get poked. So we're going to do that with the rest of these hooks and I'll get right back with you. I went ahead and taped up the swivels just so that they could be together and they won't just be thrown around in here, so they can all stay nice and together. All of my hooks have little pieces of tape around them. Now, I don't think that I'm gonna bring this bead with me. I don't know. If it fits, it fits. I'm pretty sure that this little rubber stuff might not make it back in there. I don't think that I'm gonna put my jig in there because the reason for the pipe cleaners is to make these jigs in the first place. I can just take this head, this jig head here, and wrap the pipe cleaner around it, and I effectively have one of these anyway. So we'll see. Now, as far as the rooster tail goes, I don't know if that'll fit in there. I'm not going to be able to tape up this 3-prong hook, and I'm positive that this is going to play all kinds of hecticness in there with any hooks. I may not even put this back in there. This I had in there so that I would have something to catfish with. So you take your bait, and after you put it in your hook and you wrap it with this piece of nylon, pantyhose type stuff, shoe insert type thing when you try on shoes, and that way it helps keep the catfish from taking your bait. But it seemed to give me a lot of trouble, so I don't know. I'm gonna set that aside. I may not put that back in there. So right now I'm just going to fit my stuff back in here, and I didn't readjust this. Now I think that'll be okay for now. I've got a little bit of, let me put a little piece of Scotch tape on there. There we go. So I do have a bread tie that ties around my line. So my emergency line will go in there. That'll be fine right there in the center. Let's see what next. Okay, we'll put my 4 sinkers. And I have not wrapped those. I don't know. I probably should, because they're probably going to make noise. So let's go ahead and just set those on a piece of Scotch tape. There we go. There we go. That's just basically to keep them together and so they don't rattle around in my pocket, because they do that. We'll set those right in the middle of the line there. My swivels. The swivels will go in there, and then let's stick these hooks down in here. Right there. Those hooks go really nicely right there. Yeah, I've got a lot of space in here now. So let's put these, you know what? We're going to start over and take all this stuff out. And we are going to put the pipe cleaners in the bottom. There they go. Pipe cleaners will fit in the bottom. Much better place for them. There we go. Now the line. Now we'll put the sinkers in the center. Put the swivels to the right side. We'll put my hooks to the left. There we go. Yeah, that actually frees up a lot of space. So here we go. This is going to go in. I don't know if, you know, I usually don't use this sort of stuff, but that will fit right there. So let me dig around my tackle box and see what else I can come up with that I can put in here. And I'll get right back with you guys. I found another jig head. And I'm going to go ahead and put another jig head in here. Also, some more fishing line. The fishing line will fit right there. That seems to help out. Now I'm debating on putting a couple treble hooks in there. I'm going to have to figure out how to secure those. We'll see about just sticking some tape right in the center here. Just kind of wrapping that up around here. Just like so. So that looks like that might work. So we're going to go ahead and stick a treble hook right here. I think, yeah, I got 2 of them out. I'll go ahead and work with 2 of them. There we go. Alright. So we got a couple treble hooks that I'll go ahead and stick in there. That one will sit right there. Good, good. And there, that line right there will help keep everything in. Now, I think that I'm just going to nicely set there without putting any tape on it. I'm going to set that rooster tail right there. This all closes together. There we go. So that's going to be my emergency kit for now. Oh look, there's that black bead. So I'm gonna go ahead and consider that done. Alright, so that changes it up a little bit. So now this is my fishing kit tin, my emergency fishing kit tin that I keep with me 24/7, 365, along with my other EDC. So it will go back into my pocket, and honestly, I think the only things that I've ever really used with any consistency was I did use some line from here once. I used hooks and sinkers a few times. But I think the hooks and the sinkers are really the most important things in here. But we'll see. We'll see. So thank you guys for watching Bentley's Backwoods Bushcraft, and enjoy the outdoors, even if it's just your own backyard.